Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. Today I want to talk just a little bit about kit guns. Now, a lot of you out there probably know what kit guns are. It's a concept that's been around for a long time. But I've noticed recently that a lot of people that I have conversations with, when the term kit gun comes up, they have no clue what I'm talking about. And primarily that's because kit guns have lost popularity in the last couple of decades, and we just don't use the term anymore. So what I wanted to do today was to put together a video that just kind of generally explained what a kit gun is and show you the couple of firearms I have in my collection that I utilize as kit guns. Now, the basic idea behind a kit gun is pretty simple: to be armed but not encumbered, to have something you can throw into a pack, a tackle box, a toolbox, so that you can have something with you when you need it. Now, traditionally this has been geared towards people who are involved in outdoor activities, hunting, fishing, camping, things like that. And traditionally, kit guns were small frame 22 LR or 22 Magnum revolvers with full-size 4-inch barrels. That's where it started. Now, Smith & Wesson was the first one to start making guns specifically designated as kit guns way back in the 1930s. They made the Model 317, the Model 43, the Model 63, and a few others as well. But that's kind of primarily where kit guns started and what the general ideology behind them was. Now, this was not a gun that was ever intended to be used in any sort of defensive situation with another human being. It was primarily designed to be used against varmint or any sort of wildlife that might interfere with what you're doing while you're trying to engage in any outdoor activities. Now, of course, this has kind of evolved over the years as more and more people have become concerned with self-defense, so they want any gun they carry to be able to handle that role as well. And because of that, the idea of a kit gun has grown and evolved as well. So people no longer think of kit guns exclusively as 22 revolvers. Some people choose to go with something like a 380 semi-automatic or a 9mm semi-automatic, or some people just like to step up the caliber and go with a 38 Special in a smaller framed full-size barrel configuration for a revolver. So it really just depends on what your purpose or your use is or how you interpret the term kit gun, but that's kind of the general idea of what a kit gun is and where it evolved from. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at a couple of guns that I personally own that I use as kit guns. Alright, and first up is my Model 65. This is a pretty plain little gun. It's just a 6-shot 357 Magnum revolver. There's nothing special about it whatsoever, but it works. Now, I've taken this thing on pretty much every hunting trip I have been on for the last 5 years, and I love this gun. A couple years ago, it took out a buck that got really close to the blind, and it's just been a solid shooter and works perfectly for me as far as what I would classify as a kit gun. Now, I always keep it in this holster right here, whether it's on my hip or it's in a pack. This is a fairly inexpensive Allen holster. Got a little HK speed loader here, and sometimes, depending on what I'm doing or depending on how long I'm going to be gone, I also sometimes will carry an extra box of ammo. I've got a little 25 round box of ammo that I'll keep 13 rounds of 357 and 12 rounds of 38 Special in. Now, I don't usually carry that with me because usually I'm only gone for a few hours when I go on one of these hunting trips, but if I'm going to be gone longer, I will carry that box in my pack as well. But I understand that when it comes to size and when it comes to caliber, this is a little bigger than people are used to with kit guns, and I fully acknowledge that. It is a 357 as opposed to like a 22 or a 38, and it is a larger framed revolver than your standard 22 revolver, but it works well for me and it serves me well as a kit gun. And of course, the other gun in my collection, which I feel is the perfect kit gun, the Ruger SR22. I love this gun. I highly recommend this gun to you guys out there. It is accurate, it is durable, it is reliable, it will chew through even the dirtiest and cheapest 22 ammo. This is without a doubt the best 22 handgun I have ever owned, and in my opinion, it is the best semi-auto 22 handgun out there on the market today. So if you're in the market for something like this, this is what I'm going to recommend to you guys. But as far as it being a great kit gun, look, as far as I'm concerned, this gun right here is the perfect evolution into what a modern kit gun should be. It is small, it is lightweight, it is easily packable, it's in 22, but you got some other advantages as well. It's semi-auto. So it's magazine fed, easier to reload, with more capacity. I mean, what more can you say? It serves all the same purposes as those original kit guns with some great modern advantages as well. In my opinion, hands down, the Ruger SR22 is the perfect modern equivalent of a kit gun.